Hi, phenomenal feminines. It's the Divine Maverick with a message from my heart to yours. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, do so now. It's going to be a blessing to you. I promise, on your journey, we can help you. I'm available for personal readings. Everything you need to know is down there in the description box below. Now, let's talk about the envy. I have a message from Spirit to you. I just want to encourage all of us on this journey, this twin flame journey, those that are in union, you're near your masculine, or you're close, or you're even in separation and just going back and forth, however it's flowing, right? The karmic has a purpose. The karmic is part of this journey, period. As divine feminines in that Empress energy, we are going to start to lose the envy, our obsession with the karmic, especially if these are other partners, real intimate partners. Because a karmic does not necessarily have to be a relationship with an intimate partner. It could be children. It could be alcohol or drugs. It could be a job. It could be a place, like a favorite store or a favorite hangout, somebody's friend's house. It could be a parent, a sibling. It could be anything that is purpose to teach a lesson, that is going to take the person that's enduring, it's going to cause them to have either an epiphany or a surrender or a release of any desires they ever had to be the best version of themselves they could be. A karmic is purpose. It's a lesson. It's purpose, or the testing. The test is it has a duration and it has a temperature, just like an oven. And Spirit knows how hot to make that oven, how that temperature needs to be set. And Spirit also knows how long, because timing is just fluid and timing is also an illusion. So Spirit knows how long a thing has to last in order to get us to be who we are, or who we need to be, right? All right, so let's talk about us. And when we talk about where we are, then we'll find that there's not enough space energetically to worry about what the karmic is or is not doing with our masculine, okay? So the first thing, I pulled some cards from my Work Your Like energy deck, and the first thing that Spirit is saying to all of us is healing. We just say the word healing, like it doesn't matter or it's not important, but yes, healing is what this is all about. Healing and the journey, and we don't get distracted or obsess about the destination, or but we enjoy the journey, because then the journey is when the healing takes place. The destination is just the culmination of what the healing has brought, or manifestation, right? You know what I mean? That's what that is. So the destination is not, it's good where it ends up: union, marriage, love, kids, dreams, hopes, money, all that. But that's good. Where it ends up, that's good. But getting there, now that's the stuff. Beautiful. That's the stuff. It's that getting there and the journey, the ups and the downs, the ins and outs, the sudden moves, being tossed to and fro, by every wind of doctrine, right? Every, being our emotions up and down, angry one minute, crying the next, happy the next, living off of text messages and pictures and the phone, and living off of poetry that we write, or short stories, or fantasizing, sexual, mental, whatever. But living off the fantasy, living off the adrenaline of the rush of, I can't believe this is finally happening to me, right? But that's all part of the healing, because in that we learn what makes us tick, and then we learn what ticks us off. You see? Healing. Unbound. This card says, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Feminine, many of you are dealing with the childhood traumas. You're dealing with the old patterns, the checking the door all night or several times a night because you don't feel safe in your home. Because when you were a child, someone locked you in a closet or someone hurt you. Someone put a pillow over your face. Someone used to tie you up. Someone used to scare you. They thought it was funny to scare you. They thought it was funny to mess with you while you were trying to sleep. And they would scream at the top of their lungs in your ear. They thought it was funny, but it traumatized you. And so it made you a grown woman, and you check doors and you listen for things that go bump in the night, or you see shadows. And you're dealing with this all while falling in love, right? But Spirit is saying where we are now, we're looking at the scary stuff, the ugly stuff, the uncomfortable stuff, the shameful stuff. We're looking at it, flat-foot, looking right at it and saying, you don't serve me anymore. I don't want you here. I don't want you here anymore. That's healing. Half of the battle is acknowledging that it's even there. Feminine, be encouraged. You're acknowledging that it's there. And it's all a part of you moving more toward union. Meanwhile, the karmic's over there doing what the karmic does, causing masculine to go through the same thing that you're doing. They just have a person. Some of you might have a person. Others of you might be single, waiting with bated breath. When am I going to get my turn? It's my turn to be with him. It's my lifetime to be with him. This is my lifetime, right? So you're waiting with bated breath for him to return home, right? And he's over there with the karmic going, how am I going to get home? Because see, his job is to find his way. First to himself, then to you. Your journey, your responsibility is to make sure that as he is in this, you are staying energetically strong because you are looking at the things that may or may not hinder the connection and the purpose of the connection. Because in order to heal the collective, you first, feminine, have to be healed. Hi, priestess or priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Empress, darling, it's time to speak out. Some of you have been in the shadows for too long, but you were being prepared. So it was ordained for you to be there. But now is not the time to obsess over what the masculine is or is not doing, or to be envious of who he's doing it with. Now's the time to step up and lead. So the tribe that's searching for that voice can find you, because you're already doing instead of being upset, envious, preoccupied, full of rage, fearful, confused, desperate, disappointed, depressed, manic. So you're being called to step up. The Spirit is saying, where can I use your voice? Where can I use your presence? Where can I use you? So priestess, don't just sit on all that intuition to try to figure out what the masculine is doing in his headspace. Use that intuition to find your tribe and to figure out what the needs of the tribe are. What do you need from me? Break yourself open to be poured out as a blessing onto the collective or the people, right? Don't break yourself open because you're desperate for the connection that is already yours, beautiful. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. See how content she's sitting on a throne. Sitting on a throne. I wish you could see yourself like Spirit sees you. I wish you could see yourself through his eyes, through spirit's eyes. Because the way you look to spirit is way better than you look to yourself at times. Because the masculine is not supposed to drive you crazy. He's just supposed to drive you to better, stronger, wider, more powerful. And so beautiful, your heart is being healed of the traumas and the wounds and the rejections and the abandonment fears and the misunderstandings and the I'm saying sexual abuse, the mental abuse, the emotional abuse, all the abuses, all of the calamities, all of the traumas, all of the mishaps, all of the accidents, all of the on purposes, all of the loss, all of the being battered, all of it. You're being healed of all of it. For some of you, this is what you asked for. Heal me before I meet anybody. Heal me. Remember what comes out of your mouth. This creates. Nothing was ever created in the earth without a sound. Anything that you see had a sound or frequency. So watch what you're saying. Because right now you're healing at the cellular level. Right now your body is aligning with your every frequency, sound, vibration, purpose, intention. Your body is listening. Your cells are listening. And they are following divine order. You better see yourself as a treasure. You better see yourself as treasured. Spirit says that to you. The age of light, what's going on with your body? Where are you in your body, your physical? Some of you are getting your weight together. You're losing weight. You're getting healthier. You're eating better. You're sleeping now. That's good. Because you need that for what you're called to do. Some of you are called to speak 2 hours, hour and a half, to a sea of people. You need to be strong for that. Energetically, spiritually, you need all of it firing on all cylinders. Because those people are pulling for your energy. They're pulling on you. Okay? And they're thirsty because they've been waiting for you to manifest. Empress, this is who you are. The connection with the masculine, that's done. That's sealed. That's locked. I don't care what you think it looks like, what it feels like. He already spoke. Spirit said, I want this union to come together in this lifetime for these two. And they'll have a recognition of it. Because they have loved each other before. Many times, many lifetimes. But this is the one that you can recall you asked for. And Spirit says, yes. Oh, ye of little faith, why do you doubt? And definitely, why do you wish things were different for you? Your life was different. Maybe he'd be here by now if only I had this and that. Don't compare. It's not that. It has nothing to do with him not wanting you. It has nothing to do with him not desiring you. And everything he thinks about it with you. And because he won't say it, you want something else. You wish for more. You wish for different. Everything has a purpose. If he didn't act like he acted, you wouldn't be as far along on your healing journey as you are. It doesn't feel good, but it's the truth. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You know exactly what you need to be doing. You know exactly where you need to be doing it. And you know exactly who you're going to be doing it with. But first, you got to open the door and blaze the trail, feminine. You're laying a foundation while masculine is trying to find a foundation. He doesn't have stability, but you do. Listen, even if you feel like you don't have it, like you don't have enough money, like your job is not that secure, like you're not living your best life, like you're not educated enough, smart enough, talented enough, grinding enough, all these things. But he sees you as stable. That was weird. Sorry. That was so weird. I don't know why I did that. But he sees you as stable. That broke my flow. I got to try to come back in. There it is. He sees you as stable. Even if you don't see yourself like that. Because you are. Because you've been training for this for lifetime. Don't you think this little minor affliction, these little financial woes, girl, you are abundant. You are a gazillionaire. You can have whatever you say. You can have whatever you wish. You can manifest whatever you can dream. If you can dream it, oh, it's done. That's who you are. You're not this, clothed in gray, looking at something, longing for something, wishing you were somewhere else, wishing you were someone else, wishing this would stop, wishing this would go. We're not envious of anything, but we're accepting of all things so that we can breathe life and be nurturers. Final card. In your head space, feminine, dream up a world. Dream up the world you want to live in. Dream up the world that you want your children to live in. Dream up the world that you want your children's children to live in. Dream up the world that you and your masculine can live in with so much love. Make the world feel what you feel when you're with him, when you guys are together. Make the world fall in love because they see you in love. They see y'all's love on the sidewalk, in a busy street. On a busy street, he holding you, you holding him. He plants one on you, mwah, right on the sidewalk. And people see that and go, look at them. You can feel their love. Make people want to fall in love because they saw you guys at the movies. Touch and talking, kissing, laughing, playing, honoring, respecting, growing. One. Dream up the world. Lemuria. It says creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It's happening. You see? Dream up the world you want to live in. Harmony, balance, peace, love, light, so much light. That's your job. You can't dream up Lemuria if you're envious of everything and everyone around you. I just heard Spirit say he's not as happy as you think he is. Don't let the smiles or the Facebook posts or whatever, those social media, whatever, don't let those things fool you. Everybody can smile for the camera. Okay? For the camera. Dream up the world you want to live in with him, because that's your mission. It's a double mission. Humanity is waiting for you. So heal. Stay in the process of healing. Keep healing before you. We don't have time to hold space for negativity and bad energy, envy, rage, fighting people, judging other women or men. We don't have. It's a karmic cycle that's going to cycle out eventually. Spirit has spoken. Spirit has set the frequency to this thing coming to union. Can't miss. Fruition. That's your final card. That's your final message. Spirit says that your life, your purpose, your ministry, Everything that you touch, everything that you know, everything that you dream, everything that you want. Oh yeah, it's coming to fruition. It is. Including the union. So don't fret. Including the union. Fretting and anxiety is like sludge in cogs. Or I see a wheel turning and it's like tar or sludge or mud, just something glue. It slows it down. That's what fret and worry and anxiety and unbelief and doubt does to the wheels that turn, to the wheels that cause this relationship to progress. You're fruitful, you're abundant, you're fertile, you're rich, you're loved, you're nurtured, you're cared for, you're protected, you're wise, you're soft, you're strong, you're loyal, you're illuminated. Now own it. Own it. Y'all, we're in this together. Let's encourage each other. We're in this together. You see somebody losing their mind, falling apart. Don't let them do that. Don't let them say, bad things about the masculine. Don't judge where they are either, but, encourage them that doesn't help, sis, because you love them. Because the fact is, we're not going to get away from them. Yes, there is free will. If you don't want it, you don't have to have the union or the relationship. Sometimes you have to disconnect because your masculine is just not where he needs to be, and he's murdering you, so to speak, symbolically, with the pain and the rejection and all that. But even that, a dead man doesn't feel anything. Ego, kill the ego. Do something about the ego. Get healed. And then that won't hurt as bad. You'll realize that hurt people when you get healed. But when you are hurting too, everything is an assault and an attack. Everything. You understand? But that's not how it's supposed to go. Do your healing simultaneously with him in this journey. And then when he acts up and acts out, you will just act the same, knowing that it's like a child throwing a tantrum, or knowing that he'll cycle out of this, or knowing that he's hurting. And so I know how to pray. I know how to meditate. I know how to send energy. I know how to send love and light. I know how to manifest healing in this area. But first, we got to do the work. So let's encourage each other. It does get hard, but we don't have to call them names. Your big head, but we don't have to do all that. We can throw in the towel. We can. We can throw in the towel. But guess what? Your sister is going to be there to throw it right back. Okay? It's going to be all right. We're together. We're in this together. Be humbled. That spirit would choose you for such a time as this. It's a beautiful time to be alive. In this lifetime. Beautiful time. I'm excited for you. I hope this message helped. Email me with any questions. Schedule a love and light session if you want to. We can talk a little bit more about you, your purpose, how to get over this hump, this hurdle of all these emotions. It's just emotions taking me over. Caught up in sorrow, lost in a song. But if you will come back to me, darling. No one else in this world can hold me tight. Anyway, I don't know who's singing it. Good night, good night, good night. Anyway, Divine Feminines, I love y'all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you want to. Blow the comments up. I know y'all have a lot to say about this. You ain't gonna see this much in Tarot Land, but I'm teaching, I'm reading, I'm doing it all. Listen, I'm living my best life, and I'm here to help. Okay? Let's find your purpose. Let's get you on your journey, on your road. Okay? Leveling up, Glow Up Tour 2020. Okay? I love you guys to life. Until I see you again, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.